Yo, 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 what's up? It's your boy W. Dubois. Welcome to your morning cup. October 5th, 2020. Monday. Realest year of our lives. Let's get right to it. We had a football game yesterday. Interesting football game. With a back story. Jaylen Ramsey, Rams cornerback. Brianna Tate, baby mother of Rams cornerback. And Golden Tate, sister of baby mother of Rams quarterback. Or rather, brother of baby mother of Rams quarterback. Sorry. Okay, so this became personal on the football field yesterday. These two gentlemen, they've had a internet dispute brewing for a while. Golden Tate fighting for the honor of his sister. Jaylen Ramsey has 2 children with her, and I'm just gonna get to that story, right? Meet Brianna Tate, who's in the middle of the Jaylen Ramsey Golden Tate drama. The bad blood between wide receiver Golden Tate and quarterback Jaylen Ramsey came to a boiling point Sunday after the whistle on the New York Giants Los Angeles Rams game. Ramsey and Tate came to blows at SoFi Stadium on Sunday after the Rams topped the Giants 17-9. The scuffle stems from family drama involving Tate's sister and Ramsey's former girlfriend, Brianna Tate. Well, they kind of worded that ill, yo. She's the same person, same woman. Taking to Instagram on Monday, the mother of Ramsey's 2 young daughters shared an emotional passage about faith. Yo, before we even get to her passage, this is the New York Post, man. This is the New York Post, yo. They are like the slut whores of newspapers. They are in all the dirt. They are in all the little scrummage. They in all the drama. They are, yo. This is a 250-year-old newspaper. This is Thomas Jefferson's newspaper. Oh my God, yo. And it never fails. I can always bring you guys post articles. I got a bunch of them in my arsenal to do stories with. Let's go. Let's go to the passage or the Instagram post. God, thank you for being my strength when sometimes it's hard to even stand. You pick me up. You pick me up and give me courage to keep going. You empower me to handle every circumstance, knowing that I can trust you. May I refuse to worry about the things I can't control and keep my focus on you. The message read, shared on Tate's Instagram story from the live, deeply rooted account. So that was after the game, and you want to know what happened in the game? We're going to get to that. Brianna, an Ole Miss alum and former track star, was in a long-term relationship with a 25-year-old Ramsey, who reportedly left her for a Las Vegas dancer last summer. She was pregnant at the time. In October 2019, Ramsey went public with new gal pan Monica Giovanna on social media. When a fan responded to an article detailing Ramsey's love life, a fired-up Tate replied, "He know he gonna have to come see me." Tate also addressed the tense situation with the Post last fall. "I'm not happy with all the disrespect that he's shown towards my sister and things he's done in the past," Tate said at the time. Despite the public spat between her and her brother and ex, Brianna's focus is on her child. There's Brianna. "It's been a whole year since God blessed me with my second princess. Today's all about you, beautiful. Happy first birthday, Brooklyn Aaliyah." Oh, her name Brooklyn. Ain't that sweet? Brooklyn, what up? So right after the little ignorant Brooklyn chant, right? In addition to posting adorable photos of her girls growing up, Brianna shares images of her stunning fashions, including a bikini shoot from early September. Oh, wow. Not for free. "Life is everything it should be," Brianna captioned a summer shot while modeling denim cutoffs and a crop top. I believe that's the picture we saw. Last November, Tate shared simmering snaps with a poignant caption. "They want to feel this injury. I won't let them get near me." All right, Brianna. And her baby father and her brother would get near each other. On the football field yesterday, blah! Jaylen Ramsey, meet your almost brother-in-law, your kid's uncle, your 2 kids' uncle. Here you go. Gotta love it. Oh man, Jaylen put baby father put big bro in the ground right there, with that head. He cleaned them. And on top of that, they won the football game 17-9. The Rams went in there, they beat the Giants. Giants 0-4. Giants and Jets, worst team in football. Blah, 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 blah. I know, New York, worst teams in the league are the New York City teams, but And then there was a scrummash after the game. The two would go and hook it and meet each other, and then they went right to it. When then their teammates would have none of it, and that's what we had. We had a little scuffle, a little melee, and that was it. As you see the game going off, the NFL music. I wish I could play that stuff for y'all, but you know I can't. This is ill, yo. Oh man, go to the next slide, man. Y'all see where I'm going, yeah, but yeah, man. So let's get to Bob, yo. I already put his picture up there. We of course we would be remiss to not announce the passing of the great, legendary St. Louis Cardinals pitcher, one of the greatest pitchers of all time. And I know I said that a couple of weeks ago when I talked about Seaver, but this guy is too. These were the two guys of that era. If you ask any of the old heads, the grandpa them, or your old man, they'll tell you Seaver and Gibson. And the Gibson was the playoff master, craftsman, And there he is delivering a pitch. Let's go Mets to the background. Must have been in Shea Stadium. But Bob Gibson, there goes numbers. I can tell you about it, but I can show you better. 9-time All-Star, 2-time World Series champ, 1968 NL MVP. It's hard as heck to win an MVP award as a pitcher in baseball. 3,100 plus strikeouts, 250 plus wins, 2 Cy Youngs, 2 World Series, 9 Gold Gloves, 1981 first ballot inductee into the Baseball Hall of Fame. He passed away this weekend. And the thing about Bob Gibson is, I never seen him play. He was one of them OG. There's a couple of players in sports that I always asked about. And in baseball, Bob Gibson was one of them, Willie Mays and Mickey Mantle. I like Mickey Mantle, just his name. Like Mickey Mantle, what up, Mickey Mantle? I want to know about him, so I watched a lot. Bob Gibson was one of those guys, and Bob Gibson was one of those guys. Look at this guy, man, looking like a superhero out there. He throwing fire, and very intimidating. That's what he was known for. That's what they told us. That's what he was known for, his intimidation factor on the mound. But he was a very soft-spoken man. So it's funny, I didn't get to hear him talk until later on in archived videos and stuff like that. After he retired, Bob Gibson doesn't give a lot of interviews. He's on the low, living in St. Louis. But Bob Gibson, Oscar Robertson, Will, those are the people I used to ask about. So the Celtic dudes, Jerry West. So, very incredible player, all-time player, and he is another lost in the year 2020, another loss for the people. When I talk about intimidation, I'm going to show you how intimidating Bob was. This is him in his own words.
Hitting guys, Bill White. Well, now you got to understand this story. It's Bill White. Let Molly.
Own words, one more time.
Hitting guys, Bill White. Well, now
so
you
about
got to
hitting
understand
people.
this story. It's Bill White. Let Molly on the Cardinals. Let me explain this story. The story was half right. I told Bill, we were sitting discussing hitting, and Bill White was the kind of guy that liked to go out over the plate, take the outside pitch, and pull it. The first time I faced him, I threw him the ball on the outside corner. He got it, pulled it, and hole at first base. And I said, oh, man, Bill and I had that discussion. The next time up, I threw a ball that far outside, he pulled it foul over the first base dugout. And the next pitch hit him in the elbow. It wasn't up in here, it was in the elbow. And Bill called me a bunch of names as he went down to first base, and we laughed. And after the game, we went out to dinner together. He says, you're crazy. I said, Bill, I told you. And you can't do that, period. And if he had gone out there again, I probably would have gone in there again.
You would have did him again.
Broadcast that I did.
Good stuff.
Wanted them to, if they crowded the plate, you were going to get them away from the plate. Absolutely. And if they got hit, then tough luck. That's the way I
competitive. Yeah, I like this, my man, right here.
Own the plate. Well, I wanted to own the outside part of the plate. Yeah. And the only reason you throw in here is to keep a guy from going out there.
I got to trim these videos.
He's looking for the ball in there. You're not going to hit him. But if he's looking out there, he might get hit if the ball's inside. So it's just as much his responsibility to stay out of the way of that ball in there as it is for me not to hit him.
Intimidating player. And once again, with Bob, he didn't sound like that kind of guy, but Bob wasn't with that. He wasn't going to stand on his plate. He wasn't going to do none of that. Feared pitcher and an all-time player of his era. And he was a real one, too. I'm going to show you how he was a real one. You know, Bob was a real one, yo. I'm gonna put y'all on to how real Bob was. Bob was asked a question about the steroid era. And here's Bob.
Oh, I don't know that it's really tainted the game. You know, if you probably go back and check, guys have been cheating ever since baseball's been baseball. One way or another. You know, you talk about the old White Sox scandal or whatever it was. The guys have just been cheating, and they throw spitballs, and if you can get an edge, you get an edge. Now, this is something that was unacceptable as far as our society is concerned, so it got so much press that it got probably bigger than it should have been. It's something that's illegal as far as our country is concerned, and I think that's probably the biggest problem. But I'm just glad that I didn't have to make that decision on whether to do it.
This dude's so real, man.
I've been one of those guys you were right about.
He real for this.
Probably would have done it. I don't know. I like to think I wouldn't have, but I don't know if I'm that strong.
He mad real.
Somebody was getting their heads on me, and I found a way that I could get it back. Maybe I would. Don't know. I'm glad I didn't have to make that decision.
Yeah, he a real one, yo. People, I would have done that stuff. You don't know what the hell you would have did or do what you did, man. You don't know. Yo, that's why I don't really like me. I'm not a big person who believes in you know, in hypotheticals. I don't like them stuff. It is or it isn't. It happened or it didn't happen. You know what? If this would have, no ifs. If mean ain't shit. If ain't shit. I mean, if it's a mirage, if it's a dream, you know. Anyway, Bob, man, legendary player. You know, Jaylen Real, Golden Tate, man. That man took 2 L's, man. He got herbed up. His sister posting all these Instagram joints, yo, talking about her faith in God. Her baby father got a stripper. He posted mad pics of her, and she beat up her brother. So, and then her brother's team lost. So. You know, shout out to the Tate family, and hopefully they'll have a better week than they did last. And, you know, how we do, guys, new week, new me. So, you know, act brand new again. It's a new start. Like, subscribe, share. Shit. What else we got coming up? I got another video tonight. We got the NBA Finals last night. The Heat held it down. Came back. Cut the series lead down to 2-1. So they got game 4 tomorrow. Then what we got? We got the Rays versus the A's. Rays versus the Yankees and A's versus the Astros. Four teams that hate each other really much, a whole lot. You know, the Astros beef with the A's is documented. It's documented on my page. It's documented on the Astros versus the World video on my page. So you can check that out. You go back. There's a lot of good stuff, sports stuff, documentaries in the beginning of my channel, which were never really they're relevant because they're not like a timeline story. It's not like yesterday's game when it was a story. You know, like, you know, a lot of stories up there. Check them out. What'd I miss? Yeah, I guess that's about it, man. I'll see you guys on the standard. All right? Later.